Hello, hello, it's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my adventures in SnowRunner on hard mode. Today we're up to day 37 of my 1 hour a day, which is a day in SnowRunner time, of my playthrough. And yeah, we're still in Chernobyl in Amur region, working on the Block Alpha contract. Now, with any luck, if things go well, we might just about finish that today. But we'll see how things pan out over the course of the day. So, we're going to start off in the good old Azov 7, which is having to do a bit of a mercy dash. Come and pick up one blob of cement that's fallen off the ZiKZ, and then unload another load of cement because I foolishly forgot or chose not to pack the cargo when I was loading it. So yeah, what it meant was that I can't unload it. But that's okay. So we'll just plonk him in there. Continue on. So not all is lost. It's just we've had to do a bit of a reshuffling of things. I had to bring the step over to this garage so I could refuel the Azov 7, and then obviously bring it over to sort out the ZiKZ. Now I'm not sure if I've left the ZiKZ and its trailer a bit sort of badly placed. So I'm going to need to try and get to the ZiKZ itself, and I reckon the trailer's going to be in the way. Let's go in the second entrance. Hopefully come around the outside. Yeah, that'll work out. Not too bad. Comes out on the right. Didn't want to knock the ZiKZ over with the crane. Would be a bit embarrassing. We'll just take this guy out of the way a bit, because there's not a lot of spare room here. Just got to sort of sneak into here. Right. So that takes everything that we can off the ZiKZ. As I say, it's not easy getting out of here with this trailer. So we'll just use a bit of brute force. I think we should be okay. So we'll just pull up here. Go back to the Azov 7. And although we don't have a trailer, we'll make it a bit easier for ourselves by reversing it. Okay, so that just leaves us with 2 packaged sand for this part of the contract, or this stage I should say. And then the next stage, we've got some metal beams, some medium pipes, so some extra stuff. So we might as well head up to the warehouse, which is where I was going to be taking the Azov 7 anyway. So we've sort of done a little bit of excessive work, but not too bad. Into the... yes, it does. Just bring it back out of the way. Round. Continue on as we are. So both these trucks are now filled up. Should be good to go and get some packaged sand. And as you can probably guess, I'm going to be using the Azov 7 as the crane truck. So it'll do the loading onto the ZiKZ. A bit like we use the Tayga with the other legs. So we've got to get 2 package sand and 2 metal beams in this warehouse. The Zigs will run them down to Block Alpha. Then we'll come back, pick up 3 small pipes. Small pipes up to the other plant where the Tayga is. Fabricate those into medium pipes with a couple of the metal rolls that the Tayga got yesterday. And that'll just leave us some wooden planks. Oops. That happens. Oh, it's caught on its tray. Oh man. Thought we'd managed to avoid that. So we caught the tray of the Azov 7 on that telegraph pole. Just had to go around a little bit, not even that much. Almost there. Just going to be careful coming around this pole, so I'm actually going to detach the trailer and let the Azov come in on its own. Chances were very high that it would have ran into that hole. Easier to do it that way. Okay. Alright, so we want 2 package sand. Loading platform. Two metal beams. beam. Too low. For the ease of loading, we'll just pop it on top of the arm. Until you saw the grain, just leave it like that. Okay, so we've got 2 packaged sand and 2 metal beams. You'll see when we get down to block alpha, we'll drop off the packaged sand, which will complete the first stage of this contract. We'll also then be able to drop off the metal beams, which will complete the second stage. No, it won't. It'll start the second stage. We've still got a few more things to do for the second stage. Damage. Okay. Now, given we're in the ZiKZ, why don't we hop in the driver's seat for a change? We haven't been in the driver's seat for ages. Because in a Mure, it's hard enough just driving. So being in the driver's seat adds that extra layer of trickiness. But the ZiKZ is pretty good. And because I'm not carrying any extra elements this time, I'm not worried about something falling off the truck. We've already packed everything, so the only reason it'll fall off is if we tip over. So we just have to make sure that doesn't happen. Yeah, definitely no expenses spared on the interior of the ZiKZ. It's pretty rudimentary. So we're going to take 6 lots of cargo down to the block alpha now, and then come back again. Although at some stage, I've got to go and get two wooden planks. I'm just not sure when I'm going to do that. In fact, I'm not even sure what truck I'm going to do it in, so we'll have to think about that. I might think about using the Tayga. Don't know. That's the hard bit, pulling up here out of on the ice. Just got to keep that wheel on the right side. Should be able to get a bit more wiggle on now. Try and straddle these rocks because we've got such big wheels we can do it in this truck. Still got our trailer coming along behind, so that's good. Yes, in the driver's seat these concrete slabs are definitely more raised. You notice why you would damage your suspension if you came flying over them. When you're sort of trailing along behind, it's not so clear how high they are. So done pretty well. No major problems. We'll hop out now so we can have a bit more panoramic view. Again, we'll take our time. This coming out of here can be tricky. Package sand. And that starts to make, I don't know, whatever this thing is, a thing. So now we need 2 metal beams, 2 medium pipes, 2 wooden planks, and 2 concrete blocks. Oh, metal beams. Okay. Rightio. Do what we did last time, which, although it's inelegant, did work. Okay, it's tighter angle this time though. So let's get our medium pipes and concrete blocks. To do that, we've actually got to get some small pipes first. I'm going to leave that fuel there just in case I really need it later on. So I still have my fuel on my roof rack, and we've got the large fuel trailer sort of on our way. So I'm going to head back up to the Azov 7 and get it to load up. Whoa. A little bit out of control there. Yeah, we're going to head up to the Azov 7 get it to load up 3 small pipes. Now we're going to take those over where the Tayga is. Where we can construct 2 medium pipes and have 1 for spare for later, because we're going to need to make some more yet. I think we have to make another 4, yeah? Not sure. So we'll definitely be doing this run again. These rocks just throw you off your line. Lordy rocks. Slightly different path. Try not to chew up the mud too much. Okay, so we'll put back in. This time we want small pipes. That's interesting. Actually, let's try and be greedy. I'm going to be greedy because, you know, we can be. So, let's learn from our mistakes though. Hang up there for a minute. Small pipes are nowhere near as heavy as even metal beams, I think. be a bit greedy. Put 3 of them on. We're going to roll the truck backwards, put a 4th one on. This time we'll remember to pack it before we start. I'm going to put it away because it looked a bit funny. Stop the engine. Okay, so we're going to take 4 small pipes up to the warehouse. North, east. We'll be able to use those to make 4 moving. Even though at the moment we only are looking to make 2. I know we're going to have to make a couple more later on. As long as it doesn't fall off. As long as it doesn't fall off, which is quite possible. But hopefully it won't. It onto the tray a bit more by going very close to this. Oh, well, yeah, that kind of worked. Yeah, that kind of did what I was meant to. Wasn't quite what I was planning, but it did the job. See how much bouncing around all over the place by coming under those logs. I've got some more logs here. So I'm going to be slow. Steady. Especially as we come over these big rocks down here. Well, you never know, we might bounce them into the middle, like that. So that's pretty good. more rocks that will bounce them somewhere else. Though we got to the intersection, so that's good. Got a few areas coming up here, but this is not quite as bad as those wooden logs to bounce over. Trailer we can refuel from. Still got a little bit left in it. Fall off. Okay. Well, we did okay. Would have been nicer to have made it up to the top of this hill. Sometimes I just don't like it there. So we'll bring the Tayga down. Grab that one. Storehouse, and we'll put in 3 small pipes. We'll then hop in the Tayga, which is right here, and we might as well, no, we'll just head off. Go down and pick up that judge that a bit. Yeah, we'll go and pick up that recalcitrant small pipe. I think we might even run on past and refuel from the fuel trailer, because we're a bit shorter. So although it's a little bit further, or do we do that later? Let's do that later. Look at our small pipes. The ZiKZ has got plenty of extra fuel, so we can steal from his roof rack. Let's see if we can just gently get the trailer to nudge around. That's pretty good. So that wasn't too much out of our way. Going to stop in here. Warehouse. Ooh, that was close. Just going to put on temporarily 2 concrete blocks. Okay, so I've happily packed that. So now I can head over to the plant, drop off this fourth, small pipe. This is a bit of a nasty one to load from because of those pipes that are very poorly placed. Put the small pipes in. I might as well put the concrete blocks in as well because I'm only going to move them. So then we'll open the storehouse and we're going to fabricate 1, 2, 3, 4 medium pipes, and that's all we can do. Okay. No, stop it. And then for medium pipe, but not on the trailer, on the loading platform. As you can see, it's a bit of a tricky one to get to. We're okay. Put 1 medium pipe. Actually, I'm going to put medium pipes rather than putting them. Oh, okay. Too bad. We'll put them in the truck. trailer. And we'll get the 2 concrete blocks that we had put on our truck. Guess we need them as well. One. Right, so we've got medium pipes and concrete blocks, and just because we're having fun, we'll grab 2 more medium pipes and put them on the train. We need these ones for block beta. So once we've delivered the first set, we're going to need, you guessed it, some more medium pipes. Okay, so stop this one. Try and get this guy out of here. Just in case, I'm going to take some fuel out of the trunk repairs and top up the Tayga. I think we would have enough to get back to that fuel trailer, but maybe not. So now we've got some pretty full trucks. Ready to head back. So we'll come to here. Tayga's now fully fueled up. Nice turning circle on Tayga. Do the convoy. Back down to block Alpha. before the end of the day, which would be a good effort. I've got the Tayga very close behind the trailer, so I'm fairly confident that we won't hit any of the Tayga poles. Once we drop this stuff off at the block alpha, the ZiKZ will wait there. The Tayga will run off down, get some wood planks and some more metal rolls. But that'll probably be tomorrow. Not a lot of fuel left now, so next time we come past, we're probably going to take that fuel trailer, tow it behind us, winch it behind. Most likely we'll head up to the fuel station. Again, a little bit slow through this muddy section, particularly with all this weight on. The ZiKZ is just a beast, a beastly beast. The medium pipes and the small pipes seem to bounce in the tray a lot more than metal beams do. Maybe that's optical illusion. No. You see as they come over here, even when they're packed, there seems to be a bit more bounce going on. Alright, turn off the engine, disconnect, because the block beta is not at the same drop point as block alpha. Block beta's a little bit further down. The next turn off. So this should get us everything except the wooden planks. Ooh. Slight nasty pain. Okay, so that just leaves us with 2 wooden planks left to deliver to here. I'll do it a bit further away this time. I think we're getting pretty close to our 8 o'clock though. Bring this guy back. Park him hopefully out of the way. So the Tayga can come past him later on. $8.27, so that seems like a pretty good spot to stop. So we'll stop there. Basically, yay. So we haven't finished block alpha, but we're getting very close. And I've got a couple of things on board now getting ready for block beta. Block beta needs to be dropped off just a little bit further down into the same plant, but just another entrance. And obviously block gamma is, again, another drop point in the same plant. So, yeah, okay, so we did pretty well. We've got packaged sand, we've got metal beams, we've got medium pipes, we've got concrete blocks. We've just got to go and get some wooden planks, and we'll do that tomorrow with the Tayga. So hopefully you enjoyed today. Maybe a little bit of a logistic day, but I quite like these ones where you've got to actually shuffle things around and take them from one place to another, then manufacture and bring it from there back to the third. That's quite fun. So we did well, we didn't fall over. And yeah, generally had a good day. So hopefully you enjoyed, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye for now. Bye.